Hey everyone, welcome back to Nim's Place Skyblock. We have a lot of stuff to do. I think last time we had left off, we were working on this tower here, and we fell off and lost a bunch of stuff. But that's okay, because I came up to the villager farm. Actually, I don't want to go up there. I went up to the villager farm, Iron Golem farm, and did some trading with the villagers, and I got a couple of cool new things. So, we've had these diamond chest pieces of unbreaking for a while now. That's pretty good. We got some efficiency 2 unbreaking 2 pickaxes. I got some sharpness 2 knockback 1 diamond swords, and then more pickaxes. I think the fortune pickaxes we got off of our very first villager set, and then I also got some efficiency 2 unbreaking 1 wood cutting axes, which is pretty nice, man. Pretty nice. I actually don't want those anymore. I've been chucking off a lot of stuff over the edge here lately, because it's like, I have iron everything, and now that I've got the fish farm fully working, and I've made an anvil, and I've done some stuff, it's like, there's no real point in having iron gear, unless it's like iron shovels. But other than that, I can get diamond pretty much everything else. Or, excuse me, there's no point in having anything less than iron, because I have an iron golem farm, and then I can turn that into iron. Then I could take the enchanting stuff that I get from the fish farm, or hopefully get from the villager, and that's a little bit of a hint as to what we're going to be working on today. And get from the villager to enchant stuff. Like, so all these leather tunics. Actually, I want to keep the chain just because maybe I want to make a set out of it. But all this stuff, we don't really need it, right? This is all just junk filling up space, right? Right? I'm pretty sure. Alright, yeah. So off the edge it goes. Get off the island. We do not want you anymore. Unbreaking, a little bit of feather falling. See, we can just get all that stuff back by just, you know, leather. Oh, iron golem's dying. So, the thing that I want to work on today is, well, I feel like it needs a little bit more setup. So, I did a bunch of trading with the villagers, and the thing that I traded primarily was stuff I made through the nano farm, and it's still Ethos nano farm, which, I made mine to replace his, to be better than his, so we might actually work on that today, too. That might just be something we flip off of camera. So the thing is, I use that primarily to trade with the villagers for carrots, potatoes, and then I used a bunch of pumpkins as well, and that's where the majority of the emeralds came from that I then, see, we've got some emeralds there, that I then traded into diamond gear. And I was like, you know what we still haven't got from the fish farm or from anywhere else? It's Silk Touch. And I know we were working on this tower here, and we are planning out how we're going to do ice on the top of it, and it's like, there's no real purpose of having ice on the top until we get Silk Touch. So I have a, gosh, what are they called? What are they called? Librarian. I have a librarian up here who has not unlocked anything, right? So we've got a looting 2 book. So he has 2 more book trades that we could unlock. But we don't have sugarcane, or the sugarcane production to get those unlocked. So we just have the single, like the mini sugarcane farm running here. And it's done, what, 2.5 stacks? So that's a little bit of trading. I guess we can go ahead. I need to leave 22, because that's, if I build my sugarcane farm, it requires 22 sugarcane to get started. So there we go. We've got our 22 sugarcane. Let's go ahead and come up here and see what this villager can unlock. So we got to trade these into paper first, right? Okay, and then we actually have 1 paper, or 1 sugarcane spare, so we'll just toss that back in there. So let's see what this sugarcane that we've got can get out of that villager. We might just need to make a whole new villager. And I also want to get villagers moved down below. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to just build like the skeletons of towers first. So I was kind of trying to build this like one and done. And I think that's wrong after I've given it some thought. It's like, you don't just come up with the final product on your very first pass. So I think I'm going to try to just build towers around what already exists, and then maybe see if I can use that shape that just kind of comes from the frame to like see what shape the tower should take. There we go. There's one villager trade, and we do have particle effects turned on, so that's really good. Give me something good, man. Give me something good. Okay, compass, bookshelf. Okay, that was all the tier 2 trades, so that's expected. Second emerald. No update? Maybe update? It's hard to say. Okay, here we go. 2 written books for emerald. This is so we've got a new tier here, and there's glass. So hey, now we can have unlimited amounts of glass. That's awesome. So I believe that this can still unlock another set of trades. We've got what, 2 trades ahead of us? 27 twice. It's 54. Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and buy some glass, man. Because, what, nothing else in here we really care about. Eight books. What is that? Multiplied by 3, 8, 16, 24? That's 24 paper, so that's 3 paper cheaper. Or we could do written books, which are, what, that's 6 paper right there? But it requires leather, then ink, and feathers. Feathers would be our problem there. Feathers and leather. So we might need to make a chicken, or yeah, a chicken farm and a cow farm going into the future. Anyway, let's go ahead and try these last 2 trades here. See if we can unlock those. Pretty sure the wiki said that they can get. Okay, it doesn't seem like he's gonna update off of that anymore. So let's go ahead and buy some glass. We'll buy 6 glass, cause you know, we'll use it. I ain't mad at it. And this will be our last, well, minus the emeralds that we have. This will be our last trade that we can do with them. Okay, what do we get? Oh, it's awful. No, fire protection. Blah. Okay, we'll try one more. We'll try one more since we've got the paper. I'm gonna go ahead and get the experience out of the corner. And I see green sparkles and purple sparkles. I can never remember what they mean individually. Okay, so there's the crappy fire protection. And, ooh, this one's 21. It should be more expensive. Oh, it's blast protection! You! I want to exile you! You're kicked off the island! Get out of here! Oh my goodness. Okay, so the wiki was right. I was correct in what I was doing. We just need to do that with a lot of different villagers in order to hopefully unlock good trades. So the thing that I want to do now is I think I'm going to build a rough skeleton off of this tower, and then off of this tower we're going to build a sugarcane farm. Maybe. I might do it off of that one since that one has a bit more room, and this one I can build pretty much anything. If I were to start to build a frame, or if I were to build redstone into it, it kind of limits what we can do. And a sugarcane farm would fit nicely under this. The only problem is the, you know, the cluster, the mess of stuff down here. So I guess I'm going to give this a little bit more thought as to where we put this sugarcane farm. I mean, heck, we could put it over here. I don't know, Ming. I don't know, Ming. So I'm going to give it a little bit more thought, and hopefully we can get a librarian that sells us Silk Touch. We get 3 chances per villager, so yeah, this is worth doing. Alright, I think I've got it. So I first looked at putting it underneath the Iron Golem farm, but it just seemed kind of like, due to this kill room being ground level, there wasn't much room for it, and then it's like the entire platform here is built out of odd numbers. So in order to make this look like aesthetically pleasing, we would have to somehow move the chest over to the side and have a second chest here, and there's just not really a way of doing that. With putting it underneath the mob farm, you've got to deal with mobs here that are like living due to feather falling, which is just, you really can't handle that unless I were to like sit a iron golem down there. And I really kind of want to leave this one open because I think this one's going to be like our base of operations. This is going to be like huge amounts of storage. This is going to be where we sleep. This is going to be like, we're going to walk out of our base right here and be like, a fresh new day in Skyblock, right? That's what we're going to do. So we don't want to put it there, or there. And then I was like, you know what? This works pretty well. Now, as soon as we can get like modifications made to this so that way slimes die down there and then we can ship the items up. So we just need ice to do that. And well, if we get a sugarcane farm, we get sugar, or excuse me, then we get paper, and then hopefully we'll get a silk touch trade. So then we can kill the slimes down there and we can ship the items up directly through an item elevator to like right here, which means that we can put the chests for the sugar or the, well, yeah, I guess the sugarcane right here. So we could still have this, God, what are they called? Squid. We could still have the squid room right here, and that wouldn't be a problem. So we could have like squid here, slime here, and then sugar here, and it would fit really, really, really well. So I think that's going to be the plan. That's going to be the goal. I'm going to put the sugarcane farm something like right here. So I'm going to go get started on that, and I guess we'll check in periodically. I just bought so much glass from that villager up there. What is this? 64 plus 16 plus 7, 87? Yeah, pretty sure that's a challenge that we just completed there. And I wanted to get that documented as we get this build along. And you know, hey, since I'm here already, might as well document what I'm doing. Here's the platform. This is the base. This is, so I was going to put a bunch of glass like this, right? Oop. That one was a waste. Ouch. And then from here, you know, the water streams are going right here. And yeah, I was thinking if I really needed to use stone brick on the back, and it's like, you know what, I might see the back. It's worth it. So the water streams will go in right here on top of this stone brick. Then the dirt is going to go here on these middle two rows, and then the water in the back right there. So I've got to go get some more stone brick, but hey, the build is well underway. I've hit the point in the building process where it's time to add either dirt or sand. I think I'm going to go with sand because there's just so many more uses for dirt, whereas there's only a couple of uses for sand, and one of those uses was glass, and we just solved that use with villagers. So here we go. This is scary, you know, it's getting close to being nighttime. I'm kind of risking this sand here since technically Enderman can pick it up, and if we lose it to an Enderman, oh my gosh, my heart would just break. So I've got to work a little bit quicker here. Where is a water stream? I don't have water sources nearby. Oh my gosh. Oh, I feel so dumb. I didn't plan ahead. I need more buckets. Ugh. I am really happy with how this farm is coming together, though. It is super easy to build. Get back down there, get back down there. Don't let any Endermen show up. Super easy to build, like really fun too. Like it's kind of like it flows back and forth really nicely, and that's just, it's lovely. So from here we go up 1, 2, 3, and then we do this. We do this. Did I destroy that torch? Why did I destroy that torch? And we'll do that. And actually, before we do that, I'm going to come back here and I'm going to count in. I'm going to do a little bit of a variant because this is, I'm not going to be able to stack it, right? So there's no point. That was a waste. There's no point in like leaving all the room for the hopper timer over there because I can't get a hopper timer. So let's see, I need slime, that's what I came back down for. And let me grab those, that, alright, so boom, boom, then we're gonna do that. Oh no, I wanted melons, not slime. Good job. Then right here. Okay, cool. And I'm going to go ahead and work on this some more off camera because, you know, we've all seen this by now. So I'll check back in momentarily. Alrighty, so here's how I decided to rig the farm to work automatically. So off onto the side here, I've kind of set up like a secret little sugarcane bud switch farm. This is the mini sugarcane that I've built in the past that y'all should be familiar with. This thing sends out a 4-tick signal, which is long enough to cause these to double extend, so we can actually cause the update here by updating the block. So I'm just trying to debate which thing I want to update it with. So watch these slime blocks as I update this. Hopefully I don't glitch through. There's our double pulse, and again I'll do it again. Boop 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 boop. And then you saw, so the last thing that I need to do is I need to destroy a couple of blocks off the back here, because we no longer need these. These were my walking paths. I'll do that off camera, that's fine. So then I want to come over here, and we are going to put down some like final touches blocks. So let's get rid of that. We want stone brick there, nice and pretty. Put that light stained glass here and here, so it'll kind of match everything else that we've done. And this will kind of be like the access point to the redstone, you know, like this will be where we go to see like why the farm isn't harvesting or whatever. And so that little block, this guy over here, is gonna control everything else. So no pressure, little guy, no pressure. Let's go ahead and, again, I don't need these pathways. And our sugarcane farm is done. This will work fully automatically now. I might still want to rig in a button, say like right here or something. I don't know if I can. That would be weird if I did. To trigger the farm, in case I see it getting too tall anyway, because I mean it is a bud switch on a single sugarcane, so who knows how tall it could get or how long it could take before that one harvests. So anyway, I've got a little bit more work I got to do, just cleaning all this stuff up. See, and it was super easy too. Let me F5 this. So there's the basic redstone, that single tick repeater into the repeater that's got 3 ticks. And I mean, super easy. I can't recommend this farm enough. It's so good, man, so good. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish, and then I guess we'll check in for the end of the video. Alright, so this is going to be the end of the video. What I've done in the meantime is I did get our nano farm swapped over from the Etho design to the NIMS nano farm design, considerably smaller, and it doesn't have that weird delay where it can like misfire either. So I don't know. It's my farm, so I'm of course biased to like it more, but whatever, I do like it more. Then I have destroyed the old mini sugarcane farm, since we now have a giant one. Thoughts, suggestions on what we could put back in this place are much appreciated. I think I have an idea. Actually, I think I'm pretty sure I know what I want to put there. Still, I'd love to hear what you guys think. And then lastly, in the amount of time that it's taken me to swap over, well, I had to destroy the old nano farm, rebuild the new nano farm, and then destroy the sugarcane farm, and then put all those resources up into their various spots. I've let this farm run. You can see it's about ready for another harvest. So we are a little bit low on rates, and see, right now is when I wish I had a button on it. Oh well, maybe in the future, maybe not, who knows. Let's see what's happening with that little guy. Ooh, it's broken. It's broken. How is it broken? Okay, hang on. This isn't the end of the video. We need to look at why it's broken. I figured out why it's broken. It's because I forgot to put the piston in that destroys the sugarcane. Duh! That's such a big, easy mistake. Oh my gosh. So this should be relatively easy to fix. Just put the block in, put that in. Then let's go ahead and update this here. Oops. See. Duh. Silly Nims. Silly Nims. Alright, so, oh my gosh. No, don't lose them. Just putting those half slabs there to prevent monsters from spawning, because, you know, I don't want to be AFK somewhere and then die. So now we can see that sugarcane is 1 tall. So yay! And this is going to be the last thing that I wanted to do, is I wanted to take a look at the rates of the farm. God, it's not even worth it to look at the rates because it wasn't even working. But oh well, we can still take a look and have fun with it. 32, and we should see the same. Hey, 32, check it out. So just in that amount of time, with a broken farm, we still made a stack of sugarcane. So that's super cool. in just no time at all, man. No time at all. We're gonna have so many emeralds, and we're gonna be churning through villagers like there's no tomorrow. So anyway, that is going to be the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like if you liked the video, and I'll see you next time.